Hey there, my name is Pravus. Welcome to more Hexarchy, the 4X strategy game you can play in about 30 minutes or maybe even less. Today we're going to be trying out England. Now, England is designed to be a coastal civilization that focuses a lot on trade. 25% chance to gain an extra hammer whenever we sell a resource. If we have tons of extra merchant or strategic resources or luxuries that we can start selling off, this can boost up our production quite a lot. We also get extra gold from all water hexes and our borders expand more quickly. So the coast can become very profitable for us. We also have the import card. Collect 1 to 2 resources we don't currently have. This means if you're fishing for, let's say, some extra luxuries or maybe a particular strategic that lets you build out a wonder or train a unit, this can be helpful. And then for our unique unit, we have the longbowman. Shoot over terrain that would normally block your range attacks. I assume that includes such things as the hills and the mountains. So this can be very good for defensive positioning. Now, as far as difficulty, the game did add in a hardest difficulty mode. It's currently locked for me. I assume I have to play this once more on harder in order to get it, but okay, that's kind of cool. And of course, we'll go for our normal spacing. Everything else here seems good. Okay, this is a weird start. Not what I expected at all. I was kind of thinking we would get a coastline, but instead I'm surrounded by mountains, and there's a lot of resources in some of these places. Hold the phone. Okay, well, as far as the capital city is concerned, right up over here might not be a bad spot. It's going to be close to some resources that I would definitely benefit from. We could place down another city probably over like here along the mountains and grab some of these if I need to. Over here's another tempting location because this would definitely free me up to go ahead and place another city elsewhere. But I want to be along the coast just in case we gain some sort of benefit here. So I don't know if I want to place on the forest and the deer. Let's try placing right here on the coast, all right? So we snag all this extra territory thanks to the city ruins, or rather the holy site, and there we go, we have access to iron and so on. Okay, now as far as my starting hand, am I happy with this? The answer is no, none of that is very good to me. Let's go ahead and do a quick redraw. I would love to get woodworking, and there it is, all right. So we want to pick this one up. That's going to get me the lumber mill. We'll pick that up and we'll place it here on the tile with the forest and the deer. This just turned into a 2 food and 3 production tile. Very solid start for our game. Do we want to go ahead and use the firewood and get things like mines? Yes. We'll take that. I'll get this. I'll grab the mine card. I'm going to hold on to this. And then we'll place down a scout so I can start looking around, especially up over here, and see if there's anywhere else to go. But I do want to start grabbing things like the iron early. I do see we have some crabs not far away, so that could be a good source of a little bit of extra food. That means I probably don't want to get rid of the fishing card, at least not yet, but we will see. There's another firewood in here. Let's grab the mine, place you here. London, you're not going to be working that tile. Work over here because more hammers is going to be great. So we're going to be up to 10 per turn already. Could go for a warrior. I'm actually going to hold off on that one. Let's burn the firewood. We've got a few hammers to work with. Do I benefit from husbandry right now? The answer is no. Let's grab the writing. Let's grab the library. Let's place that here. We can generate some science. I guess I'll place this, but what do I want? Probably agriculture, believe it or not. We can take this. I'm actually going to hold on to this card as well so that next turn I can do that. Start looking for some farms, ways of growing the city just a little bit faster, you know what I mean? So up over here, we look around and we find a lot of beautiful open space. I have also found Arabia and Greece. Okay, so these guys are going to be fun for me to deal with, but up over here is a lot of land that I could grab if I'm very quick. I would love to get myself some early settlers. We should definitely be trying to go for that. We will see. They'll probably be trying to expand up in this direction as well. So, I mean, like, it may not work. We'll find out. My borders are growing pretty nicely. We actually managed to pick up things to the sheep and stuff already, too. All right, not bad. Is there, like, food I can buy? No. All right, so we're going to go ahead and grab the settler. That'll be the first thing I do. Yes, we're going to be losing a population. We're not working this tile anymore. That sucks, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and grab the agriculture. What do I want here? We could go for hanging gardens. I am going to pick that up and place it immediately. The reason I'm doing that, less growth required to grow my city, just means we can have more people working tiles more often. More uptime. That is a good thing. I'm going to burn the archer card, which is crazy, but we're going to have longbowmen, so why worry about that? And I'm going to play... I don't have any need for the charge card, to be honest, so I think we just hold off on that one. Scout, where are you going to go? You're going to run over here and snag their goodie hut. Mine. I want that. What do I get? Free resources. We get some luxuries and so on. A lot of that's just going to get distributed to the town and make London very, very, very happy. So we're about to get a lot of extra victory points just from people being excited. I mean, that's cool, I guess. Fine. I do want to grab this tile over here, by the way. What is this? Is this salt and, like, gems? Or is it... whatever. They also built the hanging gardens. How dare you? This is copycats? No. Not allowed to do that. Stop working the dang gold. I don't care about this. We got 9 culture because we got so much extra happiness. That's amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. All right, go back over here, please. That is more important. Lumber mill, we could place another one of those down. So this is marble and gems. Got it. All right, so masonry and stuff, tempting. Fishing could be interesting. Don't know if I need it. I'm going to place down another one of these lumber mills here just because this turns into a better tile. It did not, actually. It's still a one production tile. What we just got is a firewood. So all I just did was improve the tile to basically get my production back plus a science. So all we just did was do all that to get an extra science. I mean, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. Fine. So the game is recommending settling over here. That's weird to me. I'm definitely not doing that. I'm going to go settle up in this general direction. There's a lot of food and other stuff. Like, this is actually a surprisingly decent location for a lot of stuff that I could benefit from. Do one other scouts? I think what we want is probably masonry so I could get, the pyramids. There's a lot of resources to collect, actually. This is weird. I wasn't planning on going for a wonder build, but, like, if we do this, let's think. Where would I place this? I could place this over here. This would just get me some stone, and it would get me wool. If I place over here, we get stone and wool anyway. And then maybe something else later. Or I could go over here and collect marble and gems. But I don't know if I'd get anything else. Or, right here, I'd also get the crabs. You know what? And iron. Yeah, let's do this. So this means I'm now going to start generating a lot of resources from the pyramids. I think that's got to be pretty good, right? Do we want the fishing card? Yeah, we could take this and maybe get, like, astronomy and stuff, but I'm going to take hunter-gatherers and just burn it to get my deck, this thinned out in my deck. Why worry about it? Strength card I'm going to hold on to. We're not going to worry about that. And you are going to go explore up in this corner of the world and just see... Nope, there's nothing there. All right, the world... I was wondering if the world was going to expand. It did not. We have found China as well, so China is around. Okay, that's going to be fun. Chichen Itza has been built, and the pyramids have also been... They are seriously copying me! Stop it! No! It's not allowed! All right. Lots of resources coming in, though. Those pyramids are going to pay off amazingly as England, and I'm very excited about that. Do we like this hand? Not especially. I do want to move one more tile over here with the settler, which is risky, but meh. I'm going to go ahead and redraw this. This is not an amazing hand for me. The axeman I could see being useful. I'm surprised we don't have any... Oh, right, we don't have any stone. Pasture, do we want to do this? Is there anything I would benefit from here? Yes, we would. So we'll do this. We'll get an axeman. And agrarian society would allow me to start looking for, like, some extra farms or wine and stuff. I mean, yeah, that's a thing. Tactics? No. Astronomy? Harbor. Immediately gain bonus resource, and then our trading menu over here is going to have some extra, like, food kind of resources available every turn. Also reduces the trade cost over water. Yeah? If I had some stone, I'd happily grab the Great Lighthouse. Imagine this. Extra gold for every water hex worked. If I'm going to have a lot of those as a coastal player, that'd be great. But let's go for the harbor. So we just get some extra stone. Okay, now we get stone. Agrarian society. Am I just going to go ahead and do this? I'll go ahead and cultivate. And then... I actually don't have a farm, I just realized. That doesn't matter. Alright, never mind. Worry about that another day, then. Alright, so let's go exploring where? Let's go exploring over this way with the scout. Find out what else is over here. It's been a fairly chill game. I'm not seeing a lot of military units running all over the place. I do see that there's already going to be some scary units for Athens. They've got companion cavalry, and they've got themselves a catapult. Looks like Mecca is training up some Mamluks or something like that. They just killed off some scouts, so China's getting actively beat down a little bit. So they're getting some military stuff. Nothing that I would say is insurmountable, though. This is okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Who's worried? Definitely going to send the military units over to the west, though. I need to find out what's over here, by the way. If there's no one, and I can focus exclusively on defending this area, that's going to put me in a very good position later on. Let's go ahead and found this city. Grab this. Mine. Thank you. Metalworking may not be a bad time for that. Fishing, we actually could get the crabs up and running now. Mine, we can now go for this here, too, but I want to get the stone. So let's do that. Let's grab the fishing huts. We now get crabs per turn. I'm going to get metalworking, and I'm going to go ahead and get myself probably a swordsman. And we're also going to take a couple of food, drop that in York, so it grows, and I can just place the unit up to the front immediately. Then I'm going to come over here with this axeman and just look. Okay, so there is a way over here. Also, potentially another area we could expand, which is not a bad thing. Catapult, technical education, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I feel like we're wasting a lot of hammers if I don't. Let's draw a card. Okay, actually getting another longbowman would be tempting. Now we've got some good military units. Okay. I can see what we're going for here. Let's go down this direction. Honestly, if I set my longbowman over some mountains, I can just start shooting it like Athens and stuff, like right here. I can just park and just start raining death. Would that be hilarious? Would that work? I think it would. Lots more growth opportunities over here. Are there any other players over there? Because if not, what I'm going to do is not worry about military. I'm going to work us on defense. And then I'm just going to expand like crazy and see if that works. That would be enough to get me the victory points to win the game, honestly. Massive expansion should not be underestimated. You can do some good stuff with that. You absolutely can. All right, so there is a settler over here. Let's try to go over here and just like block this off and find out what's going on. All right, we can see more stuff. Yeah, we need to get more settlers and stuff. I'm gonna burn the warrior card because forget that. We've got better stuff now. And I'm gonna go. Oh, did I play a card? I thought I just burned it. Did they change something? I thought I had the redraw option. Maybe I missed it. Okay, whatever. Let's go for a farm. We're going to place you right here. Make this a much better tile. The lumber mill we have no benefit from. Mysticism we will pick up. And we could get philosophy. I've got enough production. We might be able to get something like the Parthenon. Can I maybe get some more science? No, I really want to get some more production is the thing. But no one has any science for sale. I'm not going to have enough for the Parthenon now. Probably. Well, I don't know. Maybe. We have marble and stone. We can, actually. We have enough. All right. We're going to do this, not because the Parthenon's outstanding, but because it's victory points. And now we can view the top 3 cards in my deck anytime I want. So we'll place you over here. There we go. Parthenon's mine. Thank you. All right. Longbowman, you're going to go over here. Axeman, you're going down here. No other players. Oh, my gosh. We have half of a continent to ourselves. That could be outstanding for us. It really could. Let's go ahead and move the swordsman forward. We may want to snag a city depending on what these guys go for. They may settle right here, in which case I'm in a position to just take it from them. That's exactly what they did. All right. We have to defend it, of course, but I've got longbowmen and stuff on the way. Statue of Zeus for Arabia. That means that they can start with all military units mobilized. That is a huge advantage. Hello. It looks like the Greeks are also moving in for some kills. Okay. Well, I don't love that, but I mean, like, yeah, well, all right, whatever. I think I want to kill their settler with my scout, just so they don't take anything. I know. It's mean, but I'm going to do it. We're going to lose the scout, but I'm going to prevent them from getting a city. I think that's well worth it. Roads would not be bad at all. We definitely want that. Charge we could use on the longbowman to get a free hit off. I'm going to definitely move into Medina and take it. I'm going to place this on the longbowman. And the longbowman is going to move here. We can't. Ah, dang it. I thought that was going to work. All right, we should have done the road first. Noted. Spend 6 production to do this. Get a settler. And harbor here. More free resources. Plus import. Plus a scout. Might as well. Okay, so we're still only on 2 cities, and that does concern me, because I feel like we should have a lot more by now. But, we're hampering them dramatically. We probably can defend against this, but it's not a guarantee. We're going to see. All right, next turn. Let's see what the Greeks do. I think it all comes down to them. What are the Greeks going to do here? They're going to claim a territory away from Arabia. That's fine. They boosted up their strength. They now have a lot sitting over here. They have more coming. Okay, so the Greeks are going to try to take this from me. I could surrender it, to be honest, and just run. If I don't think I can hold this against all these guys, I'd rather they fight each other, to be honest. I actually think I'm going to leave. I know, that's weird. You'd think you want to take the city, but I actually think I'm just going to let them take it. Let them fight each other while I go elsewhere and do far more important things. Like move over here with these guys and see if they settle and I can take the city that way. Might be better. All right, longbowman, you need to go to York, and you're just going to sit there for a minute. The scout is going to come down here and just kind of keep an eye on this area, find out what's going on. You are going to come over here and be ready to take a city if they found it. I'm going to place down another longbowman in London. This settler is going to go over this way, because there's a great spot over here. I need more, though. That's what I need, more of these things. We could mobilize the longbowman, and I will, just so we can immediately move him. And I guess we could place him over here as well. Sure, why not? That seems okay. And I don't benefit from a lot of these other things here. Do we want to burn a card like the lumber mill? Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the lumber mill. That would let me get tactics now. But I don't benefit from a lot of this. I wish I had one more science. Just one more. We're going to go for theology. The courthouse. Nah. State religion? Hagia Sophia and such. Let's try for that. Monastery, significantly reduce the cost of stealing nearby enemy hexes with culture. We could go for Hagia Sophia this turn, though. We're going to do that by buying some marble. Now we can play this, and I'll place it over... probably still in the capital, to be honest. So we'll do this. So we got another wonder. That's good. You can still get tactics. Tell you what, we're going to take Skirmisher, and I'm going to add it onto my swordsman just so he has a ranged attack now. There we go. Increase some survivability of a decent unit, I guess. I don't know. I don't love thickening the deck, but there's Damascus, by the way, so we are going to be able to try to snag that city instead. So I'm going to let these guys fight each other. Please kill each other, leave me alone. All right? If I could place down a fort somewhere, I would do that. But there we go. That's working exactly as intended. They're killing each other. See? And now, if I can actually get my longbowmen in position, and I've got hills over here, so we might actually kill a lot of their movement speed, we can just start raining death on them. I wish I had a promotion to give them extra range. That would be good. Yeah, it would, but oh well. Okay. So over here, we're still going to move this direction. They did take a city, so we're going to go grab Sparta, prevent them from getting their second city, take that away. Move you to Damascus, take that. A monument, boost happiness and stuff? Yeah, that's a thing. Hum. We want to get a mine here, because now I can get gems and marble. And remember, selling resources is a good thing. A monument like... I'm just slightly off. If I could place this in a different location, we can make two cities happy. But right now, that's not an option for me. But we could do something up over here, and that'll boost up York and Damascus when the time comes. Hits my food a little bit, which I don't love, but meh. Let's go ahead and place another unit here in York so I can try to fight over these guys if I have to. Let's grab construction. I do like this. There's the fort I was just talking about. So this would be a way of exerting my zone of control. Alternatively, the granary is pretty good. Boosted that population even further. Or there's architecture. We could go for the Great Wall. Actually, the forge and stuff like that would be really good. We could also just grab the Great Wall. Seriously, though. All we have to do is just buy one more stone, and we've got this. Increase the movement cost of enemy units whenever they enter my territory. Yep. All right. I've convinced myself on that. Grab the stone. Now we can place down the Great Wall. I'm going to place it here. We're going to go ahead and move my longbowman here, and we're going to boost up the strength of... how about my... I guess we'll do it on the longbowman. That's fine. God King. Boost up strength even further. Sure. Boost this on the axeman so he's a little bit stronger for 3 turns, I guess. I don't really care that much about that. Let's go ahead and move the scout over here, just kind of scout for anybody coming my direction. Looks like they have some horsemen on the way. This axeman is in danger. Might survive, might not. It would be great to take Sparta and then immediately place down another unit on it, so we can definitely hold on. Their city of Athens has amazing border growth, I will say that. I don't really understand how they're doing that, but it is amazing. Yep, they're fighting each other over here. That's great. I'm just going to keep shooting all the Arabian units as they come through here. I think that's going to be great, and I can take Damascus, and if I can get a fort over here, too, that'd be pretty good. All right, so they're moving a lot of units my direction. A lot of units my direction. Okay. All right. So what are the top 3 cards going to be on my deck? I'm supposed to be able to see this. It looks like I can't really tell how this works. Next cards are going to be Fishing Hut, Horseback Riding, and Mathematics. This is useful because it helps you decide if you want to spend the money to just draw another card. That could be pretty good. All right, Damascus, you're mine. So thank you for the city, fools. More swordsmen, blah, blah, blah. I do feel like that's good. We're going to claim this city. Take Sparta, mine. We could place down the swordsman now, and I think I will, unless I want to redraw. No, we're going to do this. I will take a temple, and we're going to place that in probably London. Hereditary rule, bread and circuses, X strength when within close to the capital. No, not worried about that. The jeweler would be an option. The library is an option. We'll take the library. I'll take a jeweler. We'll place that in Damascus, I guess. So we're getting some extra stuff there. Cultivate, we can place on the farm. I guess we'll do hereditary rule, but I don't benefit from this. I need to draw some cards, dang it. Draw the fishing hut. I basically just want to try to find ways of getting myself... ways to spend my hammers, because I have too many. I've just got way too many. Horseback riding. We can do that. That would get me something like, let's say, feudalism, which could lead to the knight and the Hexarchy castle. Yeah. Double time, horseman, blah, blah, blah. No, let's go for feudalism. Let's play that. There's the workshop. Adds hammer and gold yield, but removes food from a hex. Not bad in, like, desert tiles and stuff, actually. Hexarchy castle we can't afford. And the knight we cannot afford because I don't have any horses. And no one is selling any. Attack a neighboring hex if it contains an enemy unit or a hand. This is actually a good promotion, is the thing. So I'll take this. And then we are going to add this onto... I could add it onto my range units, believe it or not. I'm going to add it onto this swordsman here. I can't. All right. What about onto one of the swordsmen over here? Yeah, do this. So if the swordsman moves in, he basically has permanent charge. He can attack immediately, which is pretty good. So we're going to take a shot to hit you. Just kill that unit off so he doesn't become a threat. We're going to take a shot at you. Okay, not enough to kill, but enough to at least wound a little bit. You are going to found that city I had been talking about, so that's now done. You are going to do what? What do I want to do with the scout? The scout is almost certainly going to die if I go anywhere. We'll just move up over here and just kind of keep an eye on this area then. Find out what Athens is sending to the north, if anything at all. Axemen, I do not want to move forward yet, except for maybe defending my archers, which we will do. Need to be careful about this, though. They could still run a cavalry through here and use a charge card to immediately grab York, but I have enough defenses nearby. We should be able to take it back, I would think. Greece was looking really strong, and they got some really scary cavalry. I'll give them that much. But they're not looking that dangerous, not at the moment. They got another settler that we would be able to take. They did decide to go ahead and kill my scout. I knew that was going to happen. And here comes Arabia in force. Okay. This is where having the fort would be great. How do we want to do this? Well, that's a lot of enemies. If they fight each other, it's great, but if they fight me, I'm in trouble. Let's think about this for a sec. So we're going to redraw. Paganism is actually going to be very nice for me right now if I want it. Do I like the rest of these cards? Kind of, actually. The spearmen are going to be a great counter to the Greeks. Yeah. So Paganism I could play to get Berserker. And Berserker I could play on, let's say, the stronger of the Longbowmen. So he can take double shots at things. Which is good. The Horseman I don't benefit from, and I'm going to get rid of it. The Winery? Meh. Another farm? Yeah. Yeah. We can place a farm like over here and help the city grow really fast. Same over here, to be honest. Mathematics, a catapult, engineering, crossbowman. Doesn't that sound so scrumptious? Okay. So the Axemen, I don't feel like I want to do much with, except maybe do a range attack to kill their catapult, which I did. Nope, I did not. I used my longbowman for that one. Kill the scout. And you are honestly just going to sit tight. You are going to move here, so they have to move and hopefully don't attack immediately. We'll get a spearman in York. Still have a fair bit to work with. Do I want this winery? I don't think so, but well, let's get the mathematics. Let's see. Engineering I will take. I can buy a science, and I will. So we can play this here. Gunpowder. Notre Dame. Yeah, we don't have enough marble for this. It's not available on the market either, so this is not going to happen this turn unless I get a little bit more production. Gunpowder, though. Get the musketmen and the cannon. Or, I've never taken military engineer. Automatically build a road along its movement path. Huh. You know, there was something we said about this back in the day. We could have put this on a scout, actually. That'd be amazingly good for a scout. Really good for a scout. Huh. But I think I'm going to take gunpowder, and I am going to play it so that we can get something like a musketman or a cannon. The musketman I could play if I burn a couple of cards, but I'm not going to. We're going to hold on to it. I'm going to play the warehouse. We're going to play down a farm. Let's say here in Damascus. No. Yes? Yeah, Damascus to help it grow. And the winery, we're going to do nothing with. Okay, this may take a little bit longer, this particular game, to be honest. I'm going to sit these guys here because I want to find out where the Greeks are going so I can steal their city. They might stay right here, and if that's the case, so be it. But I want to be able to take stuff. We're really close to winning the game, believe it or not. And we're not really having to fight that much, which is good. I want these guys to kill each other. Leave me alone, kill each other. If you do that, we're great. Nope, they're deciding to attack me a little bit. Now they're killing each other. Good, good, good. Okay, they enter my territory. They lose a lot of their movement. They have charge. They get to attack me, but we kill that. My longbowmen can still rain a lot of death. Okay, they're definitely... This is a weird three-way war. There's a battle of 3 armies. I mean, it could be a battle of 5 armies, you know? I mean, I guess it could always be worse. That's a Lord of the Rings reference for those who don't know. Nottingham we have not developed pretty much at all, which feels bad, but, I mean, meh. All right. I think the Greeks are going to try to settle here next... They can't. They're too close to me. All right, think about it. All right, never mind. So we can get the musketmen for sure. Game will end soon. I'm really hoping... I'm in the lead, right? That's what this means, the crown? Okay. So it means that I'm really close to winning the game, and they're not wrong. Axemen no longer useful, burn. Maneuvers, increase movement by 100% and ignore zone of control. No. Musketmen we could do. Spearmen we can move, which I will move you here because this area is getting hit. We're going to shoot you and kill off one of their units so it's easy to take them down. We're going to shoot you. Never mind, my axeman got killed. Whoops. I meant to use my longbowman on that one. We did not have the berserker attack. That's why we killed 2 units there. We're going to get ourselves a new musketman in Damascus, since I don't care too much about its growth, whereas I do care a bit more about York. We're going to get ourselves another settler in Nottingham, so we can move down here and go for another settle right here. And with all of that, we should be able to get everything we need to win the game, I think. We could get ourselves a cannon in York. That would be fun. The swordsman I'm debating getting rid of. I think I will. We're going to get a mine so I can get this all set up. And do I care about maneuvers? Who else gets to move this turn? The swordsman? We could do a flank attack over here. You don't have Vanguard on you, right? No. So movement doesn't do me a ton of good this turn. I think we just ignore the rest. Unless I just want to move. I'm going to move over here just so we can, like, really distract them. I know, there's a chance they're just going to kill my guy. But, like, I'm very close to winning the game. I'm fine with the whole distraction protocol. Just, like, throw them for a loop, right? Just keep their eyes stuck over here while I expand more or less uncontested. They did move into Corinth. All right, I should have moved a unit up over here. I was wondering if they were going to do that, and that's exactly what they did. The reason I thought that is they didn't take advantage of all their movement. And they also were right next to a holy site, and the AI does seem to like prioritizing those. All right, so these guys are fighting each other again over Medina. This is good. This is good. I can actually, like, use my longbowman just, like, to take Medina, like, now. Like, that's an option for me, so I'm very tempted. The musketmen would definitely finish the game if we're not already very close to winning. I will take Corinth, and between that and another settle, which actually, this is no longer an option. Oh, our settler's not going to be able to go anywhere, is he? Well, he could settle up over here, I guess, but it's pretty far away. Himeji Castle would get me some more points. Game will end soon. Yeah, all right. We're going to place down Himeji Castle up here on the mountains because it looks cool. What are we going to do? Do we have a charge card? We do. So I'm going to place that on the Axeman. The Axeman is then going to move to Corinth and run in here. Charge. Thank you. We will place down another musketman in Sparta to scare the frick out of them. I'll get another library because we can. And then as far as what we do here, my cannons can kill off this guy, which is like no big deal. My longbowmen can shoot over the hills and kill all these guys. And then we will kill you. And then we will run in and flank attack and take Medina. Mine. Die. Okay, forget your settlers. We don't care about that. Next turn, I absolutely win the game 100%. I don't see how we don't, if I'm honest. We'll play strength on you. Musketman is going to run over here, scare the crud out of them. You are going to move into a good spot next to Medina, just to ward anything off. Settler, I really don't know what to do with you anymore. Where can I settle? All right, we're going to start moving this direction, but it doesn't matter. End turn, end turn. Yes, yes, I could have spent more stuff. I'm aware. I do not care. All right, let's see what the AI does, because I think we got this. In fact, I don't even think we have to take a city. I think we just win regardless because I've killed enough stuff. Double time. They're going to try moving over here. Sure, yeah, go ahead and run. Run as fast as you can. I've got gunpowder and you don't. I feel good about this. Very good about this. Hi, Greece. Thank you for continuing to fight against Arabia and distract them for the entire game. Thank you guys for leaving me an entire, like, half of a continent more or less for myself. All right, I really do appreciate that. That was kind. Weirdly enough, we didn't settle, like, as many cities as I expected, right? No, we took a couple over here, right? 2 really good cities. The rest we more or less stole, and that's all it took. England got exactly 100 points. Wasn't even close. Bye, China. Wow. Wow, that was fun. Okay, so England, I mean, I don't really know how much value we got out of selling all of our resources because I didn't really do it that much, to be honest. We could have taken all the extra food and luxuries and just manually sold the stuff. But, like, I was enjoying just sending it amongst my cities. So I feel like most of the benefit of England I kind of ignored. The coastal stuff, it's hard to tell how much value I had. I definitely bought more stuff off of the market, so having the gold was nice. But I really feel like we could have done this exact game with almost any civ and had the exact same result, maybe better. So, is England okay? Yeah, it's okay. But I don't think it's amazing. I think there are probably better ones out there. It just depends on if you have a really good start with a lot of resources and you focus very hard on selling as aggressively as you can. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I'd ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.